Good morning.
Good morning.
It's the show before the show and a whole lot more.
Is it?
It is. Well, it's before the show. All depends on what we have, if there's a whole lot more. But it's definitely before the show, and we cannot, and no one can deny that fact.
It's true.
So it's at least the show before the show.
And I look sleepy today.
Why are you sleepy?
I just am. I got to bed late.
Way too much Halloweening?
Way too much Halloweening. I'm kind of over Halloween, to be honest.
When did you get done with the Halloween?
I got home at like 10:15 last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much candy did you get?
I didn't eat one piece of candy.
Really?
Nope.
You weren't standing by the little bin and...
Mm-mm.
You know,
I was
sneaking
in my car.
Little...
My brother was so funny.
Ooh, Whoppers!
Did you eat?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't eat anything.
Oh, yeah, I had my Whoppers, my Twix.
My brother was walking around with a
patties.
mariachi hat, and he had his music playing the whole time. And
No, hang on a second, hang on. If you recall back a couple weeks ago, back when the Tulsa State Fair was here, we debuted Natalie's fanny pack with the stereo system.
It was just like that.
He has one too? What is it with your family and fanny packs? And not
He
only
didn't
fanny
have a
packs,
it was
but
like a
fanny packs
bag.
with stereo systems.
Yeah.
He had a purse?
Purse.
Your brother had a purse.
Yeah, well, because he basically just put the hat on from his old Halloween costume. Anyways, to make a long story short, he did that yesterday.
And he had a fanny pack with...
It
wasn't really a fanny pack. It was a man bag.
Yeah.
That had
a radio. It was amazing.
That's
it really
cool.
was. And it was funny because no one even paid attention to it. Like, he'd walk up and people just start bobbing his head. Like...
They're like, who's the crazy man? That's because it's all about the kids, man.
It
That's
is.
what Halloween is. Halloween is about the kids.
Did you have a good Halloween?
I had a great Halloween. We went with the kiddos to friends of ours down in Bixby invited us to their neighborhood, and we get together with them. You know, like a lot of people, you get together and you go around. So we were like a group of six kids terrorizing the neighborhood. And you know, as all adults, you stand out on the sidewalk. All right, go up. And just stand there, and then you corral the kids because they're running to the next house, and you try to catch them, and you walk down, and you just have a good social time. It's like, yeah, well, I'll go get candy, whatever. It's just great. There was a dude who was like combing the neighborhood, who was like going through the neighborhood dressed as Batman, except he was on a motorcycle, and he's just like, he's hunched over on the motorcycle, one of those crotch rockets, and he's just like a Batman one.
Oh, that's cool.
All he was missing was like the big Mongo wheel in the back, and he's just like.
Oh, I like that.
It was kind of spooky, kind of weird. He's just up one road.
That is weird.
He'd get to the end of the cul-de-sac, turn around, and come back down. Or like. Strange.
In my brother's neighborhood, I was telling you about all the golf carts, you know? It was so funny because I was like
nice neighborhood where they go, kids can't walk anymore door to door. Down in Bixby, the kids are actually getting exercise and running.
Well, the kids were walking.
Sugar. This neighborhood, gold-plated golf carts.
They had
I bet the candy bars were full size too. Seriously,
the people behind us that were following us in a golf cart had a Cadillac Escalade golf cart. I'm not kidding.
Because they can't walk.
Well,
it's Halloween. It's walking.
I agree with you. I don't know. Everyone in that neighborhood.
What little paper neighborhood is this?
Everyone there had golf carts. Seriously, like you're not cool.
Designer costumes. They didn't go to Walmart and get in the little bag. Oh no. They had Mommy's tailor make them.
Yeah, it was pretty extreme. It was. There was a kid there that was dressed as.
I've been in that neighborhood. It's like the houses are like normal distance from each other. Actually, a little closer maybe.
But they're all people my brother's age.
Yeah, your brother's younger than me. They can walk.
I know.
I'm 41 and I was able to do the whole neighborhood.
I think
and I didn't break a sweat.
I think they all just kind of like do really well for their age. And so they just spend money on stupid stuff like Cadillac Escalade golf carts.
Hey, I got no problem owning a Cadillac Escalade golf cart. I think good for you. You're spending money. You're giving someone else money. You're keeping someone employed. That's awesome. But come on, walk. Use your legs. You're going to get fat.
It's true.
You're going to be one of those big fat people. And you know, when you're 70 years old going, I can't move. Why? Because you didn't walk during Halloween. All you did was eat candy out of your kid's candy bag. It all starts then. Walk!
I'm scared.
It's driveway to driveway.
I was really the only one in the golf cart. They just told me to drive it.
Natalie?
Walk! I just got kind of like thrown into driving it. Is honestly what happened.
I can't believe they drive a golf cart.
No, there was like 15 or 20 of them.
I believe on a golf course there's a lot of distance between, you know...
one hole to the next.
Yeah, and if you want the game to go quicker, you might have to drive. Otherwise, it's going to be you're out there for a good 10 hours. But for Halloween, you're out there for an hour.
True that.
So Occupy Wall Street is now, of course, in Tulsa, Occupy Tulsa. and they're occupying the H.A. Chapman Green Park. They started there on Friday camping out, and they want to stay overnight, which you're not allowed to. But they want to, so they're talking with the police, and it's great if you can make it all peaceful, but they want to be exempt from the permit that you're supposed to have. You're actually supposed to have a permit, spend $100 a day to camp there, and require $1.5 million in liability insurance. And they don't think they should have to apply for the permit or the $1.5 in liability insurance. When asked why, the spokesperson for the group says, because everybody should be allowed to use the park without paying for it, especially if it's in a non-violent, non-hateful manner.
I think you need an ice pill.
Do I? Thought I'm about to make a point. I don't have time to actually do my job.
But you did it. Watch how good he is.
Yeah, all right. It's beautiful.
Oh, you missed it?
No, I just turned the speakers down.
Oh.
So anyways, I'm like, so what makes them any different? That they shouldn't have to
Where
apply
is this
for it.
park?
Because everyone should be allowed to use the park without paying for it, especially if it's, that's why we should be exempt. Well, wait a minute, the rules say that you have to. Just because you're protesting something doesn't mean that you
and you're not break the law.
And you're non-violent. Well, I'm non-violent, but if I go and camp there, I'm gonna have to pay it. That just irks me. Pay it, or don't camp there. Go camp in someone's front yard. Have a sleepover in someone else's yard.
Why don't they all just get together and complain with each other instead of wasting space?
Hey, you want to complain? Hey, gives the newspaper something to write. Keeps them employed. It's all good stuff. It's all about the almighty dollar.
Write about cancer. Write about the soldiers in Africa.
If it weren't for people like that, it's one less news story. So one less news story the Tulsa World has, and one less reason to go, I don't want to buy the newspaper. Instead, I go, ooh, I'm going to buy the paper. Thus, it's helping the evil capitalists that they hate. They don't realize it. But nonetheless, go camp in someone's yard if you don't want to pay for it. Otherwise, pay for the permit. I have to.
Matt's going to hate this show before the show.
No, he's going to like it because we're talking about his Halloween costume yesterday, which is
yeah.
Occupy Tulsa. Occupy Halloween.
He's just going to be like, it's too
Can
long.
I be like you, Natalie?
Yeah.
Notice my shirt. My old Navy shirt here. I've had this for 15 years, and look how short it is. It comes down to just actually below the screen here, and my waist is about that much further down.
You look like kind of like Vito.
I do. Here.
Here, I'll get
I
it.
just want to show my fashion statement.
The back is what's the best part.
Yeah. Hi. See how short this thing is? All right, yesterday we were showing my legs, today we show my belly. That's the show, before the show, and a whole lot more. See if I can get this mouse to work right. So where's the little mouse thingy go? Trying to make the mouse, what do I click on? Oh, wait, I'm working on it. Bye. Say bye, Natalie.
Bye, Natalie.
Trying to get if this was like an iPad, I could just touch it. Instead, I have to do